Past week there was a huge manipulation here on XAUUSD. This is a very unusual movement that we have seen in the middle of the week, and probably this is a reference now for this week to see what kind of movement we can expect on gold. And we are looking to see a new weekly and daily open in couple of hours. Past week's price action that we can see, there was a doji formation. So this is a complete multi-time frame analysis to see what kind of trading opportunity we can see with the weekly open as well as throughout the week. And let's see, first of all, bigger picture to see overall direction in this market. Traders, before I progress with this analysis, make sure you give a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Now, looking at the monthly chart on gold, we can see that this is the monthly support level where back to back two monthly doji with series of higher high and higher low formation. So this is a long term bull market that you can see that it's a very strongly monthly bullish market with the price was trading above the monthly 10 am almost quite a few months. I think it's more than a year now, and that stronger momentum is showing that bigger picture it's bullish. So looking at the weekly chart to see what kind of price action it has formed. Now in the weekly we see that a little bit of mixture. We have seen there was a stronger bounce from this support level followed by a complete rejection back below with back to back two weekly bearish engulfer, and that has given another momentum later for the market to bounce back up, and it has penetrated this very important support which grab liquidity followed by 2 weeks bullish move. And we can see that here the previous week was a doji formation. Now this doji has two important criteria in it. We can see that it is maintaining that series of higher low, and also there is a long week here with a stronger rejection. That's a buying pressure. The price just has got rejected from this 10 EMA, and that is giving a probability for gold potentially to remain bullish here. So from the weekly we can see that bullish momentum. Now looking at the daily chart, past week we saw 2 days the market moved very unusually. Here is a bullish move that we can see the prices cross this swing high on the daily and form a very long week rejection followed by next day completely opposite directional bias. Here the price is broken below this low here and also form a long wick with a bullish pressure here. So this two daily candle in fact is a sign of potentially for a bigger move, as the price has grabbed liquidity from high and also from the low. From both direction there is a significant liquidity grab. Now last day of trading week we saw a reflection of that bullish pressure. There is a bullish daily candle formation which is also having a long week at the top, expecting that from the daily perspective XAUUSD to potentially bounce back up here to create a new higher high in this market. So looking at the 4-hour chart here on gold, we can see that from the intraday perspective, here is a bullish impulse followed by this correction. And you can see that another impulse followed by correction, which is from the intraday perspective showing a bullish trend continuation. And what I think that this week we may see the market to continue to its trend, as we can see that here is a 4-hour high ATR candle. This is almost more than 2.5 ATR candlestick pattern formation on the 4-hour chart. The prices cross this low here, and then we can see from here a new uptrend begins with fair value gap here. So this is a very important resistance turning support here from the 4-hour chart that you can see. And what I think that this week the market may potentially try to test that level and then to reject back again. That could be a very important zone that we can look for potential buying opportunity in this market. So looking at the 1 hour chart here, this is the 1 hour impulse, which is a stronger bullish impulse followed by a fake head and shoulder, which in fact tried to break below. Instead, the bulls took full control over it, and the market has made a new higher high, followed by we can see a pullback to the previous swing low here, which is a support level, and leaving an important zone here, which is what we can see in that area. The market has created an imbalance in that zone, and what I think that this week we may see the market to potentially revert back here, and I think that could be an important zone that we can look for potential buying opportunity. Now here is the manipulation here. What we can see, there is an extension below that level and then strongly rejected, showing a potential trend continuation. And as the market has extended below this very important support, as from this support there has been almost quite a few pip move. See here, you can see that almost 580 pip move from this support level, which is now trending. And what I think now, this trend may potentially continue to back to that resistance line and possibly to hit that level to create a new higher high. And I think the price may for a bit longer period of time could remain in a sideway in this bigger range here. So therefore, for an entry opportunity on the lower time frame, I will be looking to see that the market to break this low here and complete this fair value gap to create that balance, as the market is in that zone and imbalance. So this is where we can look for potential entry on XAUUSD for this bullish move to the upside with a high probability trade setup. Traders, if you enjoy this education and analysis, make sure you give a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Thank you, and I'll see you soon in my next analysis.